I'm in gratitude. I'm in gratitude. I'm in gratitude. I heard y'all said if you touch my baby boys, I have 2 sons. They wish they was like right there or right there. And I told them, I was like, don't worry. I'm gonna make sure that be in my rider next time. I'm gonna be like, I gotta bring my kids because they pissed. They like, you didn't take us on tour. I was on tour last year. And I'm in gratitude again because Leo is the person that hooked me up to some of the people that helped me get on tour. And a poet going on tour, I was just like, yes, that is possible. Manifestation really works. It's very necessary. And I told myself, because I remember getting prepared to have my children, because I wasn't prepared. It wasn't no Planned Parenthood. But in that preparation, people were like, it's going to be hard on you. You're not married. Having out a wedlock. You have doing this. And, it's a sin and all of these things. So I had to reprogram my mind a lot to even get to this space right now. And I don't like to say I'm a single mom. I say I'm a mother with a great village. 2 kids, 2 dads. August 2015, completed my undergrad. October 2027, I got a master plan. You see, it started out sounding like a ratchet situation, but on the other hand, I have no ring. And if you're not dialing with something positive, I need no ring. You see, I'm gearing up to surpass an upper middle class household with a 2-parent income with only 1 parent at home. Well, the love I put in my boys is the metronome. Child support, not necessary. But when I get it, I make sure that they have fun, like mutual funds, stocks, bonds, CDs, things of that nature. Getting my sons off video games and more into nature. My sons will know how to study trends, not clothing. Well, unless their brand is selling shares at a reasonable price, then I'll tell them to buy. You see, they teach us to, spend our money on things like change, but not on the thing that actually makes change. An IPO, ABX, Barrick's Gold Corporation. Invest to progress. See, too busy relying on drugs, athletics, and the music industry, I guess, but I digress. Showing my sons healthy objects to digest physically and mentally. Ebonics is not a substitute for phonics. But English is not the only language you should comprehend. I'm showing my sons they are not just Americans, but world citizens. Side note, the language cavity in a child's brain closes at the age of 10, so I suggest you make them fluent in Spanish, French, Arabic, and Italian. I'm gearing up my sons not to just rely on natural talent, not to just wake up from dreams, but informing my offspring that from inception, you inherited love, joy, intelligence to create from such things. Be more than immortal beings. I remember when you were the size of a bean, and pro-choice arrived at my doorstep, knocking real hard at my second boy's concept. Shunned was all I could think about feeling from my family and friends. Devils leading my thoughts to dead ends. But just because it's dead doesn't mean that it's the end, because even when you erase lead off paper, you still remember where you made that mistake. So excuse me if I'm proud to portray my mistakes with beautiful people. Letting my sins blossom the suns was the best seeds I've sown. 2 kids, 2 dads. It might sound like a ratchet situation, but it's the most beautiful garden I've ever grown. And now the joy of my world is in Lincoln. Now the joy of my world is in Allen.